Hey guys, what is up? Deus Ex Python back with another really quick Switchblade unboxing. I said that wrong. Unboxing and review. So today we have the Tac Force, or the Tac Force rather, the Tac Force TF-726BK assisted opening folding knife. It's a 4.5 inch closed. I was gonna say blade, but closed. It cost 13 bucks on Amazon. So let's go ahead and check it out. Here's the box. It says Tac Force Speedster model, Tactical Rescue Outdoor. Nothing on the edges here. On the back we have just your typical warning, and of course we have our trademarks. So let's go ahead and open that up. Boom. Let's open it from the front, rather. Move this piece of paper aside. Okay. Nothing else is in the box. So, just going to open that real quick. Okay, so this one is totally black. Complete black carbonized steel, I believe. And it has Born to Kill on it, which is pretty cool. So, true to the box's statement, it is about 4.5 inches, maybe a little more. Compared to my MTECH USA, it's a little smaller, but it's actually much thicker, and it doesn't like to slide around on sloped surfaces like my MTECH does. So this one's actually for a friend. But I'm going to really quickly do just a quick review. It swings out exactly like my MTECH USA, like any blade, except this one is actually, is it spring loaded? I don't believe it's spring loaded, but it's assisted open, which is actually kind of cool. So all you have to do is press this trigger. You don't have to flick your wrist or anything, and boom, it's out. So it says Tac Force Speedster. The edge is not very sharp. The tip is a little sharper, so again, I wouldn't use this to cut wood, or I wouldn't necessarily fight with this. You could use this in your projects, or if you want to cut envelopes open or whatever, or if you just collect these switchblades, or if you do unboxings, or if you cut open boxes, cut open the tape along the side like I just did with my MTECH. Right here we have some branding. It says Tactical Line TF-726 440 stainless steel, USA design, handmade in China. So again, it is made in China, but it's all American design. So we got the metal belt clip here. Normally I would just like to keep this in my pocket, and of course to fold it, you're going to want to press this tab. It is a right hand design like most of these switchblades are, and close it, and the blade will it's not going to snap back on its own. You're going to have to push it back with your thumb. So I did feel a little bit of spring there. I'm going to try to locate the spring actually. Whoops. You can see the blade spring back like that. So I believe it is a spring-loaded design. But of course I can't seem to locate the spring right now. I think I see a little bit of, oh, it doesn't matter. I think it's a pretty cool blade that it just springs out on its own. Boom. Whereas, for example, my MTECH here, it's not going to spring out all the way. You're going to have to push it out with your thumb or flick it open with your wrist. And same with this other MTECH right here. The blade's design looks a little different right here. It's more of like a box cutter design. So this is our blade, the Tac Force. If you're looking for a switchblade, if you don't mind having to flick your wrist every time, or having to push it out with your thumb, then get one of the MTECHs. They're super cheap, but if you like the convenience of the fact that the blade, let me just push the footage out low, springs out like that all on its own, plus it has this really cool Born to Kill tag right here. Really intimidating. you should get one of these. I don't think you should worry about this thing springing out in your pocket, because I believe there's got to be some sort of barrier or something keeping it closed. So the only malfunction you should have with these, you know, assisted open switch blades is the spring wearing out on you, and just it would just stop, you know, spring out automatically like that. Instead, you would just have to, you know, flick it out the rest of the way. But unfortunately, it doesn't have that little tab like the MTECHs do right there. You see, there's nothing there. It's all spring powered. So really cool blade, regardless. This is actually my first time playing with one of these assisted open blades. But you know, make sure they're legal where you're from, and you know, depending on where you live, you may or may not be allowed to carry this out in public. So generally speaking, these blades are more or less, you know, legal wherever, but you should check your state law or local laws anyways. I think the general rule of thumb is, you know, 3-inch blades, non-assisted opening, and folding blades are okay as long as they're under 3 inches. And I'm not sure, I believe the term drop or gravity assisted is associated with the flick of the wrist thing, but you can see right here I'm having a little difficult. I had to move my hand out to open the space to open it. So yeah, again, really cool, really nice blade. That was the Tac Force TF-726BK, 13 bucks. It's probably cheaper now. 4.5 inches closed. We measured that. Let's measure the entire blade as a closing for this review. So right there, boom, we have just about 8 3/4 inches from tip to the end of the handle. So again, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the review, please leave me a like. Link in the description for the blade itself on Amazon, as always, and I'll see you next time. Peace.